Hi all. Hello from Health 2025. We are so thrilled to be with you here in person, actually, which is such a treat.
Yeah.
Amazing. I have a phenomenal leader in healthcare marketing for you. So I'll give you an opportunity to introduce yourself.
Thank you. I'm Chandra Osborn, Chief Experience Officer at AdhereHealth, and I'm really excited to be here.
I know, can't wait. So how have you been finding health so far?
Health is one of my most favorite events because it brings the people and ideas together that are shaping the future of healthcare. And so much of what I heard around AI and human connection during the meeting really resonates with what we're doing at AdhereHealth. And so very timely discussions and conversations.
Amazing. I love that. You know, I think one of the things I really love about you, so on Healthcare Marketing Executive, we typically speak to traditional marketers, but I think you bring this really fresh perspective because you're this experience officer. So tell me about how you sort of are thinking about that and how that came to be.
Yeah, it's a great question. So my background's in behavioral science, and I've spent over 25 years focused on engaging humans based on that background.
Yeah.
And so as Chief Experience Officer, I'm really thinking about the context, the humans, what their journey is. And so at AdhereHealth, I get this great honor of using my skill set to both engage the market, engage our customers, engage our end users, and also engage our employees, because we're all human beings.
Yeah, so
right?
true. So
and we
true.
need to kind of think about it in the same lens.
Yeah, I love that. To that end, do you feel like on that engagement front, is there anything you wish that people knew more about what you do, what engagement looks like as a whole? Like, tell me more about your point of view.
Yeah, so one of the things that I wish people knew is that engaging people isn't just about impressions. It's about impact. And so as a behavioral scientist, we always think about what is the end, right? And so what are we actually trying to drive? We get very uncomfortably specific about the behavior we want to see. And so I think what I really wish people would understand is that it's not just about technology. It's not just about getting your message out and telling people what to do. It's fully understanding how human beings think and behave and the human behind that data and that technology that you really need to connect with.
I love that. I'm such a believer in that for a couple of reasons. And one of the things I always talk about is you can have the best tech product in the world, but if, first off, if the marketing team isn't able to raise awareness and generate engagement and excitement about the product, no one will pick it up off the shelves.
Absolutely.
But what I hear you kind of speaking about is this other sort of equally, even probably more important piece, which is the experience that consumers have with a product, like whether they will even trust it enough to engage, to pick it up, what their experience is like throughout, and what the experiences of the team behind the scenes, kind of building that. You can kind of feel that when you
see. It's an ecosystem.
It is.
That you have to be mindful of.
Yeah, that is such a great take. One of the things I wanted to also sort of ask you about is pieces of advice that you have for others in healthcare marketing today.
Yeah, I think a good piece of advice from a behavioral science perspective is to really lead with empathy, but validate with data. Like really learn from what it is you're doing to be able to enhance it and get better. We really need to do a better job of thinking about human beings. And that was a theme in the meeting.
Yeah.
A lot of AI, but a lot of human element connected to it. And as a marketer or influencer or someone focused on engagement, we really need to think about the human and keeping them front and center.
I love that. I love that. That's great. And actually, one of the other things, I think you might have big news potentially coming down the pipeline. So I think for you as an audience, stay tuned, watch this space. You want to follow her on social media, keep a pulse check. But is there any sort of campaigns you want anyone to be aware of? Anything you, as in this marketing engagement experience role, that you want people to be aware of?
Sure. So really proud of the marketing team at AdhereHealth. They've done a phenomenal job in the 13 months I've been with the company. And we've been very focused on connecting with humans, connecting with patients, with providers, with partners, and doing it from the lens of each of those stakeholders has a journey.
Love.
And it's so important to be able to help those audiences feel understood and seen and validated in your messaging.
So true.
And in a really authentic and personalized way.
Yeah, gone are the days where I think generalized campaigns could work and some of your consumers would pick it up because they trusted your brand or they trusted the type of therapeutic area you're working in. They're eager. Gone are those days. Personalization, tailoring everything is the key to success.
Totally. And AI not alone. AI with behavioral science. And human connection. I think those three things are key, and it really is in step with what we're focused on at AdhereHealth.
I love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully see you at Vive and other health events in the future.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, thank you so much again.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.